What if women could sleep peacefully during menopause? Just close your eyes and imagine it for a second. No tossing and turning. No waking up drenched in sweat. No lying awake at 3 a.m., wondering if tomorrow you'll even have the energy to face the day. Imagine closing your eyes, drifting off, and waking up 8 hours later with calm, steady energy and a smile that says, "I finally rested." For so many women, this feels impossible. But what if it didn't have to be? Menopause changes a lot about your body, but nothing hits harder than the loss of sleep. For women over 30, those first early signs can be terrifying. Nights that once felt easy now feel like a battle. Maybe you're still in perimenopause, those years leading up to menopause when your hormones start shifting unpredictably. Suddenly, bedtime feels different. You're tired, but you can't drift off. Or you fall asleep fast, only to wake up at midnight, restless, frustrated, drenched in heat, heart pounding. Before we dive deeper, pause with me for just a moment. If you're here, chances are you're searching for answers, for connection, for hope. So take a second right now to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Because here, we don't just talk about symptoms, we talk about possibilities, real stories, and solutions that empower women like you. Now, let's go back to that question. What if women could sleep peacefully during menopause? Picture a world where bedtime feels safe again. You slip under the sheets, the room is cool, your body feels calm, and your mind finally quiet. Let's go. No sudden heat waves. No anxiety. No staring at the ceiling for hours. Just rest. Just peace. But here's the reality. The reason sleep is so disrupted in menopause isn't just bad luck. It's biology. Estrogen and progesterone, the two hormones that have shaped your cycle for decades, begin to drop. Estrogen helps regulate body temperature, mood, and even how deeply you sleep. Progesterone has a natural sedative effect. It calms the brain, preparing it for rest. When these hormones decline, your body loses that gentle support, and suddenly sleep feels impossible. Add hot flashes, night sweats, anxiety, and even changes in melatonin, and the result is long, restless nights. So how do we bridge the gap between the impossible and the possible? Let me tell you a story. Meet Anna. She's 42, a mother of two, working full-time, juggling responsibilities like she always has. But recently, something changed. Bedtime, once her sanctuary, became her enemy. She would lie awake, scrolling on her phone at midnight, trying every trick: lavender sprays, heavy blankets, white noise machines. Nothing seemed to work. She'd wake up at 3 a.m., drenched in sweat, her mind racing, and drag herself through the next day in a fog. One night, after yet another restless stretch, she whispered to herself, "Is this what the rest of my life will be like?" That's the question so many women ask silently. And that is why we're here today, to explore the what if in a way that feels real, hopeful, and actionable. Imagine Anna again, but this time, she learns a few things. She discovers that her diet, too much caffeine late in the day, sugary snacks close to bedtime, was fueling the problem. She learns that her room was too warm, making hot flashes worse. She learns that chamomile and valerian teas aren't just old wives' tales. They can gently calm the nervous system and prepare the body for rest. Slowly, she begins to reclaim her nights. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That sounds nice, but will it work for me? Here's the truth. No two menopause journeys are identical. But across cultures and generations, women have found small, powerful ways to sleep more peacefully. Let's break it down. First, cooling the body. A cooler bedroom around 65 degrees Fahrenheit makes a massive difference. Breathable cotton sheets, light pajamas, even cooling pillows can turn the heat down. Some women swear by keeping a glass of ice water near the bed, ready for sudden flashes. Second, soothing the mind. Our brains during menopause often feel like runaway trains: anxiety, racing thoughts, endless lists. Gentle bedtime rituals like journaling, meditation, or deep breathing can tell your nervous system, it's safe to rest now. Imagine closing your eyes, taking a deep breath, and actually feeling your shoulders release the tension you've been holding all day. Third, harnessing herbs and teas. Sage tea has shown promise for night sweats. Chamomile can calm anxiety. Valerian root helps induce relaxation. These aren't magical cures, but they are allostools women for centuries have turned to. Fourth, reclaiming rhythm. Menopause often disrupts circadian rhythms, the natural clock that tells your body when to sleep. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends, can retrain your brain. Pair that with limiting blue light from screens before bed, and suddenly your body remembers what it's supposed to do. But let's not stop there. Sleep isn't just about the night, it starts in the day. Exercise, especially walking or resistance training, supports hormone balance and reduces stress, making sleep at night easier. Nutrition foods rich in magnesium, like leafy greens and nuts, and omega-3 south from salmon or chia seeds can.com, the body and brain. Every choice you make during the day plants a seed for rest at night. And here's another story. Lisa, 39, began experiencing perimenopausal insomnia earlier than expected. She felt betrayed by her body. Nights were endless, mornings unbearable, but she tried something different. Every evening, she brewed chamomile tea, dimmed the lights, put away her phone, and sat quietly with her thoughts. Over time, her body started to associate these small rituals with sleep. Her nights weren't perfect, but they improved. She found herself whispering, "I can do this." That's the heart of this conversation. What if women could sleep peacefully during menopause? The answer is, you can improve your nights. Maybe not perfectly, maybe not instantly, but gradually, gently, consistently. Now, let's zoom out. Imagine if every woman going through menopause could share her sleep tips openly. Imagine a world where we didn't whisper about night sweats, but spoke proudly about overcoming them. Daughters wouldn't fear menopause, they'd see it as a transition, not a nightmare. Partners would understand instead of withdraw. Workplaces would support instead of stigmatize. That's the ripple effect of women reclaiming their rest. Because here's the truth. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's a foundation. It shapes your mood, your energy, your relationships, your ability to handle everything life throws at you. Without it, menopause feels unbearable. With it, the impossible suddenly feels possible. So, what if women could sleep peacefully during menopause? We might just rediscover not only our rest, but our power. Before we wrap up, don't forget. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you never miss a video like this. We're building a space where women can talk openly about health, body, and life's biggest what-ifs. And if you're ready to take this further, check out our ebook linked below. Inside, you'll find not only strategies to improve sleep, but also a collection of natural remedies and carefully chosen supplements that can support your body during this transition. Think of it as your personal roadmap to peaceful nights and brighter days. Because while menopause may change many things, your ability to rest and to live fully doesn't have to disappear. And that's not just a what if, that's a possibility waiting for you.